Hey guys, I'm back. I got some food in my belly, so hopefully I'm in much better shape to do this challenge. Did I unmute? I did, okay. Alright. We'll see. We'll see. Oh god, that maze is pretty terrible. I'll try to remember where the spots are. The thing is, I can't separate that at the end, so it has to go this way. So far, so good. Don't really like any of these. No, I won't be able to do that. No, not that one. There's my next candidate. There we go. I've already forgotten how the maze is supposed to go, unfortunately. Oh, wow, that should have been easily recognizable. One, then the other's on the opposite side. At least I think it was on the opposite side. Just gotta... Maybe I was wrong about it being on the opposite side. There it is. Ooh, it's a brutal one. I don't like that. Oof, okay. Okay. How, okay. No, but then there's no 3 there. And I can't do a 3 there. Oh, geez, this is a hard one. And there's no 3 there, then there's too many there. 1, okay, that works. 2, 2, 3. Okay. Are they opposites? Oh, they're opposites. Not on the same side. That's pretty tricky. What? Excuse me. There's one. Okay. Is this an opposites as well? Okay, it is. Just double checking. Should have gone forward first, like that. Damn it. It's so hard. That's it. We did really well that run. But I don't think it was happening. Oh, you're trying to sub? Well, thank you so much for that, wall run. Very much appreciate that. That was pretty good. Yeah, in fact, I don't want to say it was flawless, but it was pretty darn good until the very end there. Oh, man. The puzzles are randomized here. Yeah. Hang on a sec, guys. There we go. That was my first run of this stream because I took a break to eat dinner. I guess I could just do them all three like this to save my switching time. Oh. Christ. That was a tricky one because it gave me 2 blocks right off the bat. Go. Pretty good maze. I can't see it. No. This is like the hardest part of it by far. I could do the 3 No, because this break is screwing everything up. See, that was also a pretty good run, and we had a fantastic maze layout. But I got one hang up, and I got screwed. Okay, let me rearrange my keyboard a little bit there. That was really good. Or that very first one was really good. I have a feeling we won't get that lucky again. But you never know. I mean, it's bound to happen. Oh, jeez. There we go. Not ideal. Getting through that maze is gonna be a bitch. Yeah, fuck that. The pickle was disgusting, Monocap, because it had been out of the refrigerator for a little while. The Pax pickle. It's pretty gross. Come on, mouse. Please go where I want you to go. Thank you. I think I'm gonna be fucked on that maze because I don't remember it very well. Okay. So it's gonna have to be on either side. That screws me. I could do it. No, and that means it has to be on the left. I can't put it on the left. What? How? I don't see how that's possible. God damn it. Okay, so let's say that it's the 3 on the left. This would have to go all the way to the bottom, so that can't be the answer. Let's say it's the 4 on the left. There we go. I might as well keep going, get some practice in, even though that definitely screwed my run here. Jeez, I don't know which side should go where. How? Okay. Ugh, brutal. Long way around there. Wait, what? There we go. This is where I got caught up last time doing these. No. I can connect. Okay. Go. Oop. None of these work well. I've already forgotten. I generally remember the path, but I don't remember where the actual things were. Well, I don't want to practice taking my time. I want to practice being able to solve quickly. This is the final challenge of the game, Spatulord. Wait, what? That's a dick-ass one. Right in the middle of the maze. Right in the middle. Good. Oh my god, damn it. Once again, another really dick-ass version of that puzzle. No, maybe not. He was right the first time. Oh, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Getting some really annoying versions of the simple puzzles. Nah. I don't know which one of these is supposed to be a solvable one. Nope. I don't know. I couldn't figure those out. I think that's the part where I'm most likely to get stuck, honestly. Wait, what? I'm even just getting lost, trying to find my way back. It's John without an H, I'm pretty sure. My mouse is going to be the end of me here. What? Having that division in that spot is really terrible. Wonder if this ever accidentally generates unsolvable ones, you know? Because this... I can't go back up. This has to be solvable. And I know it's way too late and there's no point in doing the challenge at this point, but I just want to know how to solve this. Because I can't totally separate these, because that's a dead end. Which means it has to be connected through here. Well, I just restarted the stream, Nimimu. I took a break and ate dinner. See, I almost feel like it should be like that, but... What the hell? Can you even... There has to be a way to solve this, otherwise I wouldn't have put it here. But the only ways I can see... wait, no, I can't do that either. God damn. That was such a hard one. Every once in a while, it just throws me a really difficult one that's supposed to be a simple one. Wasn't feeling it. I have to like pretty much blaze through these easy ones because I have to take into account how long the later ones will take. And sometimes I can't tell if I'm hitting a wall or if my mouse is just not cooperating. Right side of the maze. The back right side. Here's also a big part where I often get stuck. Yeah. They're all terrible. This one looks the easiest though. Come on. Oh, but crap. Back right of the maze, right? Isn't that what we decided? Back right. No, I can't have that. Man. Wonder if I could do this in such a way. Like that. It's just always just one goddamn puzzle that throws a wrench into everything. Well, no, because you can reset it with this. Like, if this starts, you can stop it by doing that. So you don't actually have to wait every time. The goal here is to solve a lot of puzzles in a short amount of time. That's the goal. You have until the music stops. Back right again. Kind of more to the corner and then towards the middle. So to the right corner and then towards the middle. Wait, what the hell? There we go. Just don't panic. That was a good one. Save time there. Every time I try to do anything. But then but there's that cut up there that screws everything up. God damn it, I can't believe I missed one. That was a really good run. Man. Yeah, if these were the same every time, then it would just be, it'd be trivial. So the fact that they're randomly generated is a little important. Left 3, right 4. Left 3, right 4. Remember that. have to end with that, which means I'm gonna have to loop back around. There we go. It's always these. No, that one's gonna be impossible. It's gotta be one of these two. And I would reckon it's this one. But the second I go down there, it screws everything up. I don't know which one it is. This is like my problem 80% of the time, is not being able to figure out quickly enough which one of these this one is. No, I'm quite certain it's not that one. I don't know, maybe it is in some really dumb way. No. Taking too long on it. Yeah, I don't see how a TAS would be interesting for this game personally. And I normally really like TASs. How come I can't have more Division 1s like that one? Bitch maze. That's where I'm gonna get caught up if I do make it that far, is gonna be the maze. What was wrong with it? I thought I solved that flawlessly. Fuck. Someone start a fuck count, because I'm going to be saying a lot, and that was the first time. Trying to keep my cool, but I swear I had that solved. Man. Nope. Basically, the yellow spots on that part of, or on that puzzle, dictate where some puzzles will be later on in the challenge, and sometimes they're in the worst spots, and I'm not gonna even bother with those. Nah, let's wait until we get like a really good one. Kind of wearing out my mouse a little bit because it's not quite working. Alright, let's do it. Oh my gosh. See, that's what I mean by my mouse just screwing up. Not now, Harvey, please. For the love of God, not now. That maze is also gonna suck. You wanna get up? You're gonna hurt yourself if you get up that way. It was a good choice, Harvey, to not get up. God damn it. Come on, just come on. If you're gonna get up, then do it. Don't just stand there. He'll like stand there on his hind legs with his front paws on my leg like he's about to jump up, and then just stand there meowing instead of like, just do it, man. Just get up. You can do it. You can do it. You okay? Don't sneeze in my face, please. Just do it, baby cat. Just do it. Oh, good maze. All on the left wall. Remember that, guys. Ooh, bad layout here, though. That was definitely not optimal either. I like that too. And this has to be the 3. The 3 up. That's the 3 across. all along the left wall, right? Is that what we decided? So 3 is going to turn it around no matter what. So I can't touch the 3 right away, which means I have to do that. No, I can't do that. I could do that. No, I can't do that. I could do this. Not quite. Can't do... Could do... No, that doesn't solve it. That doesn't get the 1. But I might do the 1 there later. But then I have nothing I can go from here. Okay. Question is... Shit, I'm disoriented. Okay, so this is the back wall, right? No, this is the left wall. Where is it? I'm disoriented. I don't know where the other one is. I thought it was all on the left, but I guess it's not. Has anyone seen this other maze? Has anyone seen it? I thought it was together. I thought they were both on the left wall, and I can't find this other one. Were they not both on the left wall? Were they not? Does anyone remember? I swear this other maze should be here. I remember it. I've checked almost every goddamn screen in this maze at this point. I'm getting really frustrated. Unless it was toward the beginning of the left wall and I missed it when my first pass or something. Nope. This is bullshit. And I can't even find my goddamn way out. I'm just trying to go back at this point, just so I can... Okay. It was totally on or around the left wall. What the fuck? There's no point, it's way too late. I still have the 2 hardest puzzles to solve at that point. And the song was about to end. Doesn't also help that my frame rate shits itself randomly. Could do this. Could do this. Nope, you can't do that. Did it go on? Yeah. Go. Like I said, occasionally I'll just get a dick-ass division one where it just seems nearly impossible. Fuck it. This won't be the one. Absolutely won't be. Because I have to travel through here like this. Yeah, okay, I didn't see that connection around. Even still, I can't do that, which means I'm gonna have to do it like that. Yeah, occasionally I'll get just a totally buttfuck early one. Once again, along the left. Remember. And one's a row in. So left, right, left, left. Paradiddle. Left paradiddle. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But it worked out. Bottom one's good time so far. Let's keep it that way. Ooh, okay. Can't do it like that. I gotta get the yellows first. The second I go down there, I'm screwed. Without this division, that's pretty difficult shit. No. I can switch their spots, which would be there, there, and there. But that doesn't contain them. Oh my Christ. I can't figure out how this is supposed to be laid out. This can be like this. I don't know how these lay it out. It's too late now. We're already screwed. Spent too long on this one. So I could do like that and that, but then this is broken, so I can't do that. I could go one higher. Yeah, that's how I was supposed to do it. Well, no, because that doesn't contain it. I can't figure out how this is supposed to be laid out. No, it does have to contain. It does. These two have to contain their shapes. You can switch them if you want. But I cannot isolate this. It's impossible because of that break right here. Even if I just wanted to contain the bottom one, it's impossible. Yeah, you won't be able to decipher what the symbols mean. Well, the stars can be by themselves, sure. God damn, that took way too long. And what's really annoying by that was that was a really fantastic run up until that point. But yeah, if you're trying to figure out what the symbols mean, it's going too fast for me to explain, and you probably won't be able to infer them on your own, so I apologize. This is a very specialized stream right here. Whoa. Sometimes it just doesn't connect all the way. I'm wondering if that's because my mouse is cutting off when I try to move in fine increments, or what. Yeah, let me move my mouse pad a little bit. There we go. That might be better. More horizontal room now. I think you'll get some of the patterns, but like the things like the Tetris one has too many nuances to gather it on your own. Go, mouse. You know what? Fuck this. We're going to up that speed a little bit. That might help with my mouse sensitivities. If you go up on the music player, it resets it. Oh yeah. So you're gonna help or hinder. Why did you not complete? Damn it! Fuck. Well, the Tetris one has a lot of surprising nuances. Like if you think you know it all, it's likely you don't, just because that one has a buttload of nuances behind them. Like if it contains both shapes, then you can swap the shapes, but it doesn't have to contain them if you do them separate. So 2 to the right and then the back left corner. 2 to the right, back left corner. Come on. Frame rate. What? No. No, because the 3 that are together there. Oh, come on, I see it. There we go. 2 to the left and then back left corner. 2 to the right, back left corner. Oh, did I just see it? Maybe not. 2 to the right. And then back left corner. But then I won't be able to get the 3. The only way you can get to 3 is with a reverse like that, so I had to have done it like this. No. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Won't be able to get back and get that one later if I do this. If I do it like this, I might be able to. No, because then the one there. And I don't have the 2 here, and that makes 2 there, which I can't do. No, too many on that corner. This gives me some room, but still not enough to do what I need to do with it. Nope. It's too late. It's too late. Because at that point I need to be able to turn around. It's just once you spend more than 30 seconds on a puzzle, the run's gone. It doesn't matter if I end up solving it or not, because at that point it's too late. It's about speed rather than intellect, I guess. It is absolutely too late at that point. Like, if I had done every single other puzzle on my first try, I still probably wouldn't have solved it. I could not have gotten that. Once the final theme starts, there's not much left. Yeah, and the pillars are never easy. Okay, so to the right. Let's see, second to the right. Okay, try to remember where those are. Not hopeful, but... It's either, there's like 3 or 4 spots where I have a high chance of getting just totally screwed. If I get any kind of difficulty on the Tetris one partway through the cave, the multicolored sorting, or the triangles, or even just a bad maze layout, then it's already lost. If I can't even get past those first 3 panels by the end of the first phrase, then there's almost no point in continuing. The music is in the Hall of the Mountain King. It's very appropriate. To the right and then towards the middle. Here's one example where it's actually better to do that. Bottom. See, I like those. Oh, keep going, dude. I accidentally clicked. Go, go. Oh man, these are all really ugly. Okay, I see it. No, I don't see it. Thought I saw it. Is it really this one? I don't know. I'm screwed again. Nope, I don't know which one. Yes, I'm still gonna be on this. Every single time I look in chat, someone's saying, still on this? It's like, yes, that's the whole point of this. It's a challenge area, and I'm gonna be on it for hours. Not to mention, I thought you were already here earlier in the stream, Yerple. Ooh. If I do that... Oh my goodness. I don't get it. Almost no matter what I do, that gets screwed. Ooh. Then how do I go back and get that without... I hate that when there are blues and yellows in like totally opposite corners. Oh, go, go, go! Oh, I can't. Killed it. Totally killed my run. I'm gonna try to keep going, but it's not gonna be anywhere near close. I need to expect that. Right side. We have a good maze, so that maybe that will save us. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no! What was wrong with it? What was wrong with it? It was perfect! Oh my god. I thought it was perfect. It must not have been. No, that's 2. Oh, man. No. Fuck, no! No, it's too late. It's too late! I shouldn't even bother. Oh, this is the most frustrating thing in the universe. I think that's one of my main problems is when I'm solving those triangles, I'll accidentally double up a single triangle. Man, that was such a great maze layout too, and if I hadn't beefed down that triangle, I stood a solid chance. Yeah, this is the final challenge of the game. It's optional. And yes, I'm getting sick of this song. Occasionally I'll just run into one of these where I get screwed. I should just keep resetting until I get good maze layouts. Like, seriously, you save so much time when you don't need a fight with the maze. I don't think I stand a solid chance every time. I stand a solid chance at the beginning of every time, but the second I screw up a puzzle, I no longer stand a chance. Like this. There's just no point. This is the most pessimistic I've ever been in my life, but it really is such bullshit. Shit, shit, shit. How am I supposed to separate that? And still separate these with the way the brakes are. Yeah. Anytime I get a puzzle like that now, I'm going to check the maze, and if the maze is no good, then I'm not going to bother. Well, occasionally I get a really hard one of these too. And these are supposed to be easy. Not right now, Harvey. Very busy man. How do I keep getting stuck on these? I don't understand. I'm getting too frustrated. Too frustrated. So it's 3 down and then out towards the middle. There's always something blocking my way. Literally always. Ugh. So I'm getting optimal panel layouts here. And then one in the bottom. Good. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Good. Good. Give me good ones, give me good ones. Not quite. Not quite. No, I don't like the checker pattern on that. And I don't like this corner over here. Damn it, that first one really is the closest, isn't it? But then dividing the top proves to be a pain. Maybe I need to... Okay. 3 in, 3 to the middle, then to the back. 1, 2, 3 should be around here. Can't screw this up. I need just one there. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3. Good. Goes towards the back, right? Oh shit, here we go. I thought it was towards the back, but maybe not. Nope. I think there was actually, hang on, there was one much closer to the entrance, wasn't there? The question is, where was it? I thought it was closer to the entrance. That's the one I did. There it is. But then that screws that, so let's do these first. 3, 2, 2, 1. Oh no, this last one I'm screwed on though. No. I need to be able to travel all the way back. I can't get the 2 here. Can't seem to do it. And I screwed up that 3 on the bottom anyway, so it doesn't matter. You guys understand why this is frustrating yet? See, once this last phrase kicks in, it is like maybe a minute before the end. And I can't do that because then the 3 won't be good. Then I don't have the 2 there. I just want to solve this. There we go. See, it doesn't matter at this point. Even it doesn't matter that I figured it out eventually. I told you, it just doesn't matter once you find one puzzle that you take any time on. You have to pretty much get everything instantly. Or not instantly, but like with no struggle. Or else you fail. Which is like understanding the puzzles is one thing, but just getting layouts that are easy to parse right away is another. And sometimes you just don't get a good layout like I do here. Okay, all on the right side this time. One close to the corner, then one closer to the back corner. Whoa, do it. Go, go, go. The fact that I can't go up from here really fucks with me, doesn't it? Okay. I see it. I see it. I see it. Can't do it though. No, because the one on the right. Now it's impossible. That one's checkers. There we go. On the right, near the back right corner. Then near the door corner. It's almost it, but I'm missing one right here. Two, one, two, two, one, one. Nope. I even verified it. I verified each one, and I still missed one. Oh no. I don't know if I can do this, guys. I don't know if I'm good enough. It's just the timing is so unbelievably tight. There's no room for error, and if you get the wrong layout, then so middle right, and then back square. Oh, that's yellow. Wait, that's yellow. Why is that yellow? Why is that yellow? Wait, I hate when they're all mixed up like this. I've already blocked my wall. And let's start by going this way first. Okay. I do think it is this left one, but doesn't matter, I've already lost. So maybe I gotta isolate these first. Almost. Yeah, no, I got it. Oh, if I could just go put the mouse in the right direction. Thank you. So middle on the side. This is gonna turn me around no matter what. And then middle towards the back corner. Should be around here, unless I got the wrong, there we go. I don't know where the exit is. There we go. Here we go. Oh, come on, frame rate. Don't do this to me now. Wish it wouldn't jump like that, because I was clearly aiming for this left one. See, toward the bottom, I need to go up another one right here. Okay, here we go. Division. Got plenty of time, just gotta relax. No. Can't do it. It's too fucking difficult. And the camera jerks around like crazy during this. I can't do that. I just can't without more time. I'm not smart enough. I just can't do that. That was like nearly a flawless run too, and then I can't do that. Like, I can't begin to process that pillar puzzle. What time is it? It's goddamn 10 o'clock already. Crap. I hate the fucking geography in that spot. Saw it the last second too. And now all of these look awful. I can't do that. Whenever there's 3 of them lined up like that, I don't feel like it's possible. Then again, none of these seem possible. I should just beef one. Reshuffle them until I find one that's doable. Oh, come on. I know exactly where they are too. Frame rate. Do not fuck me like this, please. Oh man, these triangle puzzles are gonna be the end of my life. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't, well. No, because then the one. Can't do that. And I'm already almost out of time. Believe it or not. Because the final motif started. Once that thing starts, it's pretty much over. If I'm not on the pillars already. How much... Someone probably timed it already. How much time do I have left once the famous melody starts? Good. 2 minutes and 40 seconds out of what, the 6? Okay, I'll try not to give up so soon. I don't think I had time regardless. Just considering how it was going. Gotta be a faster way down from there. I just gotta back up. I gotta remember that. If I need to go down and I'm at that panel, just back straight up. Okay. That's a weird one. That's a really weird one. I don't like it. Oh, just go the way I want you to go. That one was a bitch. Oh, but then the green on the right. Christ. It was still the right one, though. It was just a pain. It was around here, I'm pretty sure. I remember going to the... Maybe it wasn't. There it is. Okay. Yep, this is my hell right here. This is my own personal hell. Looking for the triangle maze when you're low on time is my hell. I don't remember where it was. I thought I knew where it was. I don't apparently. It's gonna be some spot I totally don't expect it. Anyone seen it? Whoa, okay. Pretty much only one opener to this, and it's that. Let's start with division this time. Where are they both on the bottom this time? They are both on the bottom this time. Ooh. No. That's it. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Okay. There are a couple things that killed me last run. One was looking for the goddamn yellow triangle maze or puzzle for so long. The other was the fact that I solved the black and white division pillar at the very end pretty much on a fluke, and I feel like I can't recreate that because I can't even begin to visualize that puzzle, let alone a random one every time. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like my only chance at solving that is by accident, and that's the worst feeling. Alright. Left sides. Really? Oh, come on. Every once in a while I'll click by accident like that. Yeah, Harvey. Yeah, traveling backwards down by far the fastest way to travel away from that puzzle into a meaningful direction. Harvey, not right now. Not right now, buddy. I'm doing pretty well. Not right now, Harv. Left side. It was the left side, correct? Yep. Two, 3. One, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Let's see, on the wall, right? Okay. Okay. Can't figure out how to do that too. Got the zigzag through the 3s. Where was it? Where's the corner? I cannot process this room right now. Back there. Or is that the wrong side? Okay. There's the left wall. There has to be more to it than that. I just can't see them. Okay. No way. Okay. Can do this. This is it. Okay, so 2 up and to the left. Let's go right and left. What's the deal with this? I still don't get that up there. I just sent a message of relief all over the world. Man. I apologize for being so ridiculously pessimistic and frustrated. Your reward, another goddamn video. Oh, wrong button. Print screen. It auto saves, guys. I already have that screenshot somewhere. And now this one's saved. It auto saves. I don't even have the option to save manually. It is 100% auto save. Okay. Can't use Steam screenshots. Wouldn't that be incredibly inefficient though compared to just print screening it? Because I would have to save it in Steam screenshots, open the Steam overlay, view the screenshot through there, and do that every time I want to reference the damn thing. Yeah, I still just don't get that. $223. No, it's still counting it solved because it says 514. Right? I hope so. That would suck if I just undid everything. I'm sure it wouldn't undo progress, so to speak. Automatically saves as soon as you take them. It doesn't overlay and on. You can have a folder that contains all the screenshots. Right, but I don't have that folder, so I'd have to go hunting for that folder. As opposed to, again, just, you know, print screen, paste in the paint, done. It's already open and everything. But yeah, I didn't get what was going on with the 3 monitors here. With these 3 things. It's like it's rearranging, like something about my path is solving those. Or something about the way I'm solving them is solving those. I just don't get it. Okay, where's the way out? They're the counter? The 3 monitors are the counter. You mean like the time that's left? It just counts time? That's all they do? I thought that they were vital to the puzzle somehow. It's almost like a language. You could probably get numbers based on these. They just show your time. See, I thought these 3 monitors had something to do with the puzzle. It has to do with the number of yellow dots. Each one's solvable, but not the ones while not playing. Gotcha. 2, 3 dots, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see. Cool. Alright, let's see what video we got for completing that. I'm nuclear. I'm wild. I'm breaking up inside. Actually, I really like that song a lot. Okay. A scheme by Professor Moriarty. The Secret of Psalm 46.
How many of you here have personally witnessed
It moves so slow.
to stand one day in the shadow of the moon is one of my humble goals.
Question is, where do I line it up?
The closest I ever came.
Do I do it from up there on that one?
On February 26th, 1979, a solar eclipse passed directly over the city of Portland.
I did beat that tough time puzzle. There was a link to a really long video inside. Oh, is it gonna be from behind? Well, shit. The entire 1 hour video? Are you shitting me? 1 hour? Is this the new cloud? This is the cloud of the witness, except... Oh my gosh, is this really an hour long?
Pulled up to the front of the store.
Do I have to watch the whole thing in order to get this? Surely I don't.
Mercedes Model 1 had a Z.
Surely Jonathan Blow would not have... Whoa, so it's just...
Allow me to offer an amusing anecdote from my own experience.
You have to wait for the moon to the other side to form an
Before
eclipse.
the internet took exactly twice.
So couldn't you just put it there and do it that way?
slips across the face of the sun and just barely conceals it for a few.
It starts and ends it. So where do I start it? Do I actually start it from up here?
The king was over 30 years ago. On February 26th,
Back up past the doors. Okay.
I bought my bus tickets and found a place to stay. But in the end, I couldn't get the time off work. Well,
It looked like
anyone
it
who
had.
lives in Portland can tell you that the chances of catching the sun in February are pretty slim. And
Wait,
sure
no
enough,
way.
The skies over the city that day were completely overcast.
So you gotta wait for the freaking...
That work I couldn't get out of was my first job out of college. A sales clerk at an old Radio Shack store in beautiful downtown Worcester, Massachusetts. On my very first day behind the counter, a delivery truck pulled up to the front of the store. They carried in a big carton, upon which was printed the legend TRS-80. It was our floor sample.
I could still hear the...
First
in the hall, the
mass
Mountain King
market
from down the hall.
computer.
It was pretty hilarious.
TRS-80 Model 1 had a Z80 processor clocked at 1.7 megahertz, 4,096 bytes of memory, and a 64-character...
No, I don't have to hold the mouse down. I'm leaning back, dude. I'm leaning.
Storage was a cassette recorder. All this could be yours with a low
It's
price
taunting me.
of $599.
Yeah.
The store I was working in had seen better days. At one time,
Oh my
it had been
gosh.
the center of a thriving commercial district.
When did I start
But
this?
like so many other
10:30?
cities, the advent of shopping malls had, by the early 70s, turned it into a ghost town. Worcester's solution to this problem was decisive, to say the least. The city's elders apparently decided that if they couldn't beat them, they would join them. And so, several square blocks at the heart of
The
the
music
city
is
were
killing me, guys.
destroying dozens of family businesses, including the site of a pharmacy
Oh my god.
by my great-grandfather. In their place was erected a vast three-level shopping complex with cinemas and food courts.
John laughed himself to sleep when he thought of this. Oh my gosh.
My Radio Shack store was in one of those blocks.
Oh, it's so funny.
Then, to add insult to injury, Radio Shack opened a brand new location inside the shopping center, less than 500 feet.
Well, the other line, I
store.
tried it already. You know,
So
one
now
back here.
patrons have a choice between a clean,
It doesn't seem to
well-lighted
actually
establishment
be a...
with uniformed
Because it's going to be
security
rounded off
and
no
acres
matter
of
what.
convenient parking, or a shadowy hole in a seedy old office building next to an adult movie theater. Consequently, I had
Are
plenty of
we
time to
streaming it?
browse the
Are we
movie
going to
theater.
watch this whole thing? I could just leave us
Taught
on.
myself basic programming. Then I learned Z80 assembly. Both, of course, so that I could write games.
Yeah, video
I also
games.
created self-running animated demos, which ran all night in the store window.
Maybe this was how
and
Jonathan
had
Blow learned to
occasional
program
windows
and changed his
in
life
the
forever.
doorway. Strangely enough, the few customers we had didn't seem to be interested in our new computer.
Yeah, let's watch it,
Even after
guys.
the 16K memory upgrade. In fact,
Crap, and I
most
left
of the
my,
people who set off the buzzer on their way through the front door weren't there to
I can't even
buy
see what the viewer count is. I wanted to see it plummet,
They were
and
there
I
to
have it
exploit
tabbed
a
out,
free
and I
promotion,
can't exit
which was
this.
the bane of Radio Shack
to view it.
employees for over 40
I wanted to see
years.
that count
The
plummet.
Battery of the Month Club. The idea of this promotion was
Do
simple.
something in me. I don't think I can do anything in the
Customers got
meantime.
a
I'm
little
afraid
red
to
card
tab
on
out.
which was printed a square for each month.
Can I tab out?
12 times a year, the lucky sales clerk got to punch out a square and give the customer one brand new AAA, AA, C, D, or 9-volt battery. Of
Well, I can
course,
rewind.
customers weren't allowed to
That's no
choose just
problem.
any grade of battery.
So,
the
like,
time
if
of
it
my
does
home,
get fucked up, I
Radio
would have
Shack
to rewind
offered
and do it all
three
over
different
from the
levels
beginning.
of battery excellence. First were the alkalines, powerful.
You're allowed to
long-lasting,
pause.
and
You're pretty sure I can tab out.
hanging
Well, I
behind
guess
the
we might as
counter.
well test it early. Yeah. Okay, I did that. Let me go back in.
To the Battery of the Month Club.
Okay, so I can tab
Next
out.
were the high-end lead batteries. Sturdy, dependable batteries. Moderately priced.
Now, the thing
Prominently
is, too, is that this
displayed
is...
near the
Wait, can I pause? I can turn off full screen. Now, can I adjust window size? So I can put this in the corner somewhere.
of the store. These
Strangely, this can support pretty wide.
were also not available through the Battery of the Month Club.
All
Finally,
right.
at the bottom of the barrel were the standard
What if I make this... I guess I could just do it... How small can this go, you think?
lead batteries. These were literally piled in barrels, cunningly located way at the back of the store, in a dark antennas.
Okay, I can move it around without breaking it.
Customers who came in looking for their free Battery of the Month had to walk the entire length of the premises, past the CB radios.
Let's play a game while this is going on.
Remote-controlled racing cars.
I'll
would
pin
stop.
that so it stays on top.
First day, clockwork. Those customers came in waving their little red.
Now, while that's going, and I'll make it a little bit bigger so we can watch progress a little bit
It
better.
didn't matter that the batteries.
We're gonna play a game. I played it before, so some of you probably already know it. But I'm going to draw a video game character in 10 lines or less. And you're going to tell me who this character is. You ready for the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who is it? Who do you think it is? It's a puzzle from The Witness. You know The Witness. Isn't that great? Can you make it a little bigger so you can read it if you want me to, sure.
Those were exciting times.
I have a feeling it's going to get fucked somehow. Here, we'll make this the left side of the screen.
1979. The biggest news in gaming had.
It's about video games, so I kind of want to listen to it. Damn, man, would have never guessed. Yeah.
Appeared in the store of Great Britain. This picture book was wrapped.
Alright, let's draw another one. Let me think how to do this real quick. Okay. Oh. 1, 2. Nope. What the fuck are you doing? 3, 4. Anyone know what it is yet? 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Surely someone knows who that is. It's Cloud. Savvy got it. Good job. Oh, I think a lot of people got it. Savvy got it first, though. Good job, Savvy. Good job. It's Cloud. These are supposed to be his, like, suspender straps. Pretty awesome, right? Alright, who should I draw next? Let me think. Let me think for a second here. Using 10 lines or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the worst. No one's gonna get that at all. 10 lines or fewer, yes. I don't think anyone's gonna get it. I guess these should be more this color anyway. It's Tim! Captain Technicality got it, and Genus. I think Genus got it first. It's Braid Guy. Yes! Did it. Alright, let's do another one. Is anyone actually reading the text on the video? See, I feel awful about this because this is probably really important. The dialogue here. I'll probably just find a transcript of it and read it in my own spare time, you know? Because it's talking about Easter eggs and it's talking about video games and all sorts of cool things. And I kind of would like to listen to it. It's talking about video games, guys. Man. I already taught you guys how to do hypercubes. That's old news. Alright, let's do another easy one. Let's listen to it. You want to listen to some of it? Alright. We'll listen to some of it.
Your evil twin, cheat codes, have become an industry within an industry.
We'll listen to a little bit
Magazines
of it.
And websites are now devoted to their carefully orchestrated discovery and dissemination. They're part
Continue
of our
audio
toolkit,
when unfocused?
our
No.
basic vocabulary,
What
the
kind of setting would
language
that
of
be?
computer
That's like the
gamers.
most obscure setting.
Computer gamers may have been the first to refer to hidden surprises as Easter eggs, but we certainly weren't the first to use them. Painters, composers, and artists of every discipline have been hiding stuff in their works. for
Yeah, I guess that's
centuries.
true.
The recent advent of VCRs and Laserdisc players with freeze frame capability exposed decades of secret Disney erotica.
But why is
Thomas
this video
Kincaid,
called The Secret of Psalm
self-appointed
46?
painter of light, amuses himself by hiding the letter N in his works.
I have
A number beside
an
his
uncle
signature
who is
indicates how many
an
Ns
architect,
are hidden in each
like a
letter.
really, really rich
Picasso,
architect,
Dali,
rich and
Raphael,
relatively
Rossetti,
famous,
and dozens of other
or at least
painters
well known,
concealed all kinds of
and
stuff in
he
their works.
he
Our
hides
favorite
his
trick
initials,
was hiding portraits of
or at least a
themselves,
W
their
in every
families,
single one of his
friends,
building
and fellow
plans.
artists in
Like you can find one in the Albany
El
Airport
Greco loved dogs,
in New York.
but the Catholic Church
Anyone in
forbid
chat
them
ever go
from
to the
including
Albany
them
Airport?
in his sacred
Look for the
paintings.
W.
So he hid them, usually within the outlines of celestial clouds. Composer Dmitri Shostakovich
Yeah,
chafed under the political
Shostakovich.
censorship imposed by the Soviet Ministry of Culture. His symphonies and chamber works are loaded
I need some water.
with signatures and subversive
ran out.
subtexts, which had
I'm
been
gonna go get some water.
recognized,
Be right
would have
back.
sent him to Siberia. Mozart's opera, The Magic Flute, is filled with musical allusions to the rituals of the Freemasons, the ancient secret society of which he and his mentor Haydn were members. But the most famous purveyor of Easter eggs is that champion of the late Baroque, the ultimate musical nerd, Johann Sebastian Bach. Bach was a student of gematria, the art of assigning numeric values to letters of the alphabet. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, etc. By comparing, sequencing, or otherwise
You guys still there?
manipulating these numbers, secret messages can be concealed.
Did I miss anything?
Bach took particular delight in the geometrical numbers.
Bach also used the European
14
notation,
is
which
the
you could
sum
use to
of the
actually spell
initials of
Bach.
His last name. B equals 2, A equals 1, C equals 3.
Because H is like the equivalent of B flat or something weird
41
in
is
German.
the sum of his expanded initials,
Um,
J.S. Bach. These two numbers show up over and over.
So he would use
in
that
Bach's
sequence,
compositions.
that melodic
One of
sequence.
the better known examples is his setting of the chorale Vor deinen Thron. The first line of the melody contains exactly 14 notes. And the
Fascinating.
entire melody,
Fucking love it.
start to
Should I full
finish,
screen it again?
contains-
I guess if we're just gonna actually watch it. Can you still see it? Let me make sure, because I know full screening it does funky things sometimes. Okay.
41.
All right, let's keep watching.
Another of Bach's favorite games was the puzzle canon. A canon is a melody that sounds good when you play it on top of itself, a little bit out of sync. Frere
puzzle
Jacques
canon?
and Row, Row, Row Your Boat.
I don't know why you call it a
are
puzzle
examples
cannon, though.
of
Most people
simple
just call them
two-voice
cannons.
cannons. But a canon can employ any number of voices. And you don't have to play each voice the same way either. You can change the octave, transpose the key, invert the pitch, play it backwards, or any combination. Finding melodies that make good multi-voice canons is a fussy and difficult art, of which Bach was.
So in other words, Bach would have been great at The Witness, because that's what
Now,
The Witness
in a
is.
puzzle canon, the composer specifies the basic melody and the number of voices, but not
there
the
you go.
relationship of the voices. The student has to figure out the position.
We're gonna
and
watch
key of
the
each
whole hour of
voice
it,
and
so.
whether to perform them inverted and
Yeah,
or
no, Harvey.
backwards. Bach wrote quite a number of puzzle canons. The most famous,
Come on up.
EWV 1076, is part of a fascinating story. One of
Good
Bach's
boy.
students was a fellow
I
by the
would
name
give you
of
cat
Lorenz
cam,
Misner,
but again, my
founder of the Society
my
of Musical
camera's
Science.
behind the desk.
This elite, invitation-only institution
unfortunately, I won't be able
devoted
to.
itself to the study of Pythagorean philosophy and the union of music and mathematics. Its distinguished membership reads like a who's who of German composers, including Handel, Telemann, and eventually Mozart. Applicants for membership in the society were required to submit an oil portrait of themselves, along with a specimen of original music.
That's weird.
With nerdly efficiency, Society member number 14 decided to combine these admission requirements into a single work. He sat for a portrait with Elias Haussmann, official artist at the court of Dresden. This portrait, which now hangs in the gallery of the town hall in Leipzig, is the only indisputably authentic image of Bach in existence.
That's pretty interesting.
The Haussmann portrait shows Bach dressed in a formal coat with exactly 14 buttons. In his hand is a sheet of music paper.
That was a weird
upon which
pause.
is
Did
written
you
a
hear that?
puzzle canon for
How the
6
voice just kind of stopped for a
simultaneous
moment.
voices.
Wonder if that's significant in some kind of way.
1974, a manuscript was discovered which proved that this canon
KY No
was
Man's
the
Sky is an indie
13th
game while I play
in a
that.
series of exactly
I'm not too interested in
14
it.
canons based on the
But
ground
I play
theme
more than
of
just
the
indie games, you know.
famous Goldberg variations.
I actually did a
These
paper on the
musical
Goldberg variations.
gymnastics weren't enough. Bach liked to hide messages in his compositions by assigning notes to the letters. His initials, B,
There you
A,
go.
C, H, correspond to the pitch
Yeah,
sequence
like I said, H is B flat.
A, C, and B natural in German letter notation.
Or sorry, B is
This
B flat
theme
and then
makes
H
its
is B
most
natural.
memorable appearance in the last bars of his final composition, The Art of Fugue, published soon after his death in 1750. The word fugue comes from the Latin fugue.
There's some kind of visual on the
which means
screen.
Flight,
Of course,
as
we
in
are forced to
flying.
not see due to the puzzle.
So, the art of fugue is the art of flight. The art of
Pokemon
taking a
SMD,
fugue
I don't
and
even know
running
what that
with it.
stands for.
Bach wrote hundreds of fugues, but none as sublime as this sequence of 14. In the last and most complicated
you guys hear
fugue in the
Harvey's
series, the
purring?
first and second sections develop normally. This is followed by the BACH signature, and then suddenly, without any warning or
Was that
structural
Afro who said that?
justification, the fugue stops.
I didn't take any
dead
offense.
in its tracks.
Oh, Pokemon Super
One of the
Mystery Dungeon.
composer's 20
Eh.
children, his son Carl Philipp Emanuel,
I had thought about it
claimed
for a
that
little while,
Bach
but
died moments after those
meh.
last few notes were written. This story is probably apocryphal. The Easter eggs in Bach's music.
Why you do this, Harvey? You'll be so comfy.
Known chiefly to professors.
And then you'll just
students
leap up
of
like,
Baroque
oh
music.
shit, there's something I
But in
gotta
March of
do.
2002,
Actually, let me
when this
plug in my
lecture
phone.
was first delivered, those Easter eggs were the talk of the entire classical music industry. Sitting
Question
near the
is,
top of the
I'm plugging in
classical
my phone,
music
break
chart
this.
that month was a
Guess there's
compact
one way to
disc on
find
the ECM
out.
label called Morimer. It was performed by the Hilliard Choral Ensemble, together with a talented but, until then, little-known violinist, Christoph Poppen. The music on Morimer is based on a geometrical analysis of Bach's Partita in D minor for
Think
solo
it's okay.
violin. This analysis, by German professor Helga Thom, assigns numeric values to the duration of notes, the number of bars,
Yeah,
and the German
okay,
letter
we're all right.
notation of the Partita.
Uh-oh.
In doing so, she claims to have discovered the complete text of several liturgical. The CD presented
all right.
these hidden texts superimposed over the original.
Oh man, if
music.
this gets copyright
The result
flagged.
was strange and melancholy, dark.
Then again, in the Hall, the Mountain King
and
played
very,
a million
very
goddamn
awkward.
times, so.
Quite a few music critics attacked this disc. They didn't buy Professor Thom's analysis, dismissing it as a combination of numerology and canny marketing. Their caution was not without basis. Numerology is a slippery slope down which many a fine mind has slid to its doom.
It's like the movie Pi. You guys ever see the movie Pi?
An amusing anecdote from my own experience. Back in the early 90s.
Well, you'd be surprised, Melon Teeth. Like, I've had videos flagged for classical music before a number of times.
Was a service called Prodigy. I bought an account on Prodigy so I could join a
Mountain King
fraternal
is
interest group
likely public
and gossip
domain.
with fellow
Yeah.
members around the country. One day, a stranger appeared on our bulletin board. Right away,
Harvey's
I knew
crying because
we
it's
were in
almost food
trouble.
time.
This
What do you guys
fellow,
think this
whose
sound
name
is? You
was
ready?
Gary, began spouting all kinds of apocalyptic nonsense about worldwide conspiracies, secret societies, and devil worship.
What is that noise? Wait, any
At
guesses?
first, we tried to be polite. We questioned
Oh, I
his
love that
sources,
movie too. Life of
corrected
Pi
his
is
histories,
fantastic.
logically refuted his claims, and tried to behave in a civilized manner. But instead of soothing him, our attention only made him worse. His conspiratorial
I have seen
warnings
Primer.
became
I like
urgent,
Primer. It's pretty good.
approaching hysteria. He began to threaten people who disagreed with him. To coin a phrase, Gary went all uppercase. But his most urgent warnings weren't about the gays, the Jews, the Rockefellers, or the Illuminati. According to Gary, the greatest enemy of mankind was
It's my water
Satan.
bottle. It is. But man, doesn't that sound
Gary
weird?
claimed to possess a secret numerical formula that proved beyond a shadow
Ooh,
of a doubt
it squirted
that
a little bit.
Santa Claus was an avatar of the Antichrist. Intrigued, we pressed Gary to reveal his formula. In doing
The chart
so,
that shows
we
the
walked
timeline,
right
yeah, it's
into his
crazy.
trap.
Absolutely
He should
crazy.
have known he had a book to sell.
I like how subtle the
I
movie
felt
is too. Like, it never
I sent him
goes
the 15 bucks.
too balls to the wall
Less than a
like
week later, the
fantastical
book
with how it portrays the
Above
time
an
travel.
ominous photograph
in
of
Primer.
the Washington Monument was emblazoned the title.
Like, there's no special effects whatsoever. It's
666,
just all 100%
Final warning.
mind fuckery.
Inside this privately printed 494-page monster, Gary reveals a simple geometrical formula, which he claims was
Geometrical.
developed by the ancient
I like that word. That's a good one.
Sumerians. This formula assigns successive products of 6.
Well, the Nike
to each
ones,
letter
the
of
only
the
ones
alphabet.
only go if you
A
squeeze it.
equals 6.
More or less.
B
I mean, I
equals
can do it
C
without
equals 18,
squeezing
etc.
it, but now it's a Brita one.
Imagine my dismay when I applied this ancient formula
Oh,
to
jeez.
the name Santa
Holy
Claus
shit.
and
It just
obtained
squirted a lot.
blasphemous sum
Almost
of
got all over my
666,
microphone, which would have been
the biblical number of
which would have been
beast.
totally
Went on
catastrophic.
Prodigy and reported to the
Lucky for
stunned
me, it
members
didn't.
of our interest group that Gary was right after all. There could be no
In
doubt
fact, it didn't
that
get on
according to the
anything
unimpeachable
electronic,
wisdom of
which I'm
ancient
very,
Samaria,
very lucky for.
Santa Claus was the Antichrist.
That would have been the worst.
I then
That
went
would have
on
been
to put
literally
out
the
several
worst.
Other names, which, when submitted to Gary's formula, also produced the sum 666.
I'm
Names
wiping up
like
my sleeve,
St. James,
but I mean, it's just
New
water,
York,
so.
and New Mexico. Soon the bulletin board was filled with discoveries like computer, Boston tea, And most sinister of all,
Sinister.
karaoke. Gary left us alone after that. I got my $15 worth. But Gary is hardly the first person to connect secret codes to the Bible. People have been looking for Easter eggs in the Bible for hundreds of years. The Hebrew mystical tradition of Kabbalah can be described as a geometrical meditation on the Pentateuch.
Geometrical. There's that word again. Just say it out loud. You'll feel how good it feels to say. Geometrical.
Made the application of numerology to the Bible fast and efficient. The latest spate
I think we're almost halfway there.
Was instigated by a book published in 1998 by Michael Drosnin, a former Wall Street.
At least I go from the most intensive challenge in the game to doing the, by far, the technically easiest challenge in the game.
In a text is combined to form a message.
Then again, I guess not the easiest, but up there.
By applying his skip cipher to the Hebrew text of
Undertale's like this year's Inception.
Drosnin
What do you
claimed
mean?
to have discovered predictions of World War II, the Holocaust, Hiroshima, the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin and both Kennedys, the moon landing, Watergate, the Oklahoma City bombing, the election of Bill Clinton.
This is
death of
actually
Princess
fairly similar
Di,
to
and the comet that collided with Jupiter.
part of the conclusion of the Sirens
He
of
also
Titan,
found predictions of a
involving
giant
like
earthquake in LA,
the Bible
a meteor
turning out to
hitting
be
the Earth,
an alien
and
message
nuclear
in a way.
Armageddon, all
Not an
scheduled
alien
to
message,
occur
but like a
before the end of the
manipulation in a
last
way.
decade.
It's hard to explain unless you read the
Bible
book.
Code spent many
Sirens of
weeks on
Titan by Kurt
bestseller
Vonnegut.
lists,
Really
spawning
excellent
several
book. It's
sequels
one of my
and
favorites.
Dozens of imitators. The Bible has certainly attracted its share of crackpots.
Yeah,
But
crackpot.
for the real hardcore egg hunters, nothing can rival the ingenuity,
Gunters,
the
as
tenacious
they call 'em.
scholarship, the stubborn zeal of those who seek the answer to the ultimate literary puzzle. A poisonous conundrum that has squandered fortunes, destroyed careers, and driven healthy, intelligent scholars to the brink of madness and beyond. Who wrote Shakespeare?
I got a follow during this. Can you believe that? I'm not even doing anything. And I got a goddamn follow.
Are sufficient to fill a large library.
That's my
Several
funny
such
story for you.
libraries actually exist. Not even a day-long tutorial, much less an hour lecture, can begin to do justice to this complex.
They had the paper for the
bizarre,
secret ending? I
dangerous,
guess so.
and tantalizing
If it's
story.
the one that's supposed to reactivate the
Nevertheless,
gate,
for
the thing is, I
I
got
will
that gate
attempt
ending
to
on a new
summarize the
playthrough,
issue in a few paragraphs.
strictly speaking.
The undisputed facts of Shakespeare's
But then again, I guess I gotta do it in this
life
playthrough
could be
too.
scribbled on the back of a cocktail.
You read anything good lately? Not really.
We know for a fact
What have I read?
that a
What was the
man
last thing I
named William
read?
Shakespeare was
Shit, I
born
can't
in
even-
1564 in
I read
or
Ready
around
Player
the
One,
village
which
of
was okay.
Stratford-upon
It was
Avon.
enough to keep me going, but not exactly good writing and not exactly a good plot either.
We know he bought property in Stratford, was involved in several lawsuits with his neighbors, and died there in 1616, aged 52.
I'm gonna be on this puzzle for like
Also
the next
know that
45
during
minutes or
those
so.
same years,
Takasaga.
a man with a last
Let's see, what time
name
is it?
similar to
Actually, it's almost halfway
Shakespeare
done. We started around,
worked as
what,
an actor
10:30?
on the London
It's now at
stage,
10:58.
eventually
And
becoming
apparently
the
this is an
owner
hour
of
long.
Some of the theaters there. We also know that about the same time, a number of most excellent poems and plays were published in
Yeah, I don't know why
London
everyone
under the name
raved about Ready
Shakespeare.
Player One. I enjoyed it well enough to
We do
actually
not
get through
know
all of it.
for a fact that the landowner in
But-
Stratford and the actor in
don't
London
know.
with a similar last name
kinda meh.
were one and the same man.
It was very much written for
We do
teenage
not
boys,
know
you
for
know.
a fact that either man had anything to do with the poems and the plays. All we know is that those
think it can make an
poems
alright
and
movie,
plays
maybe.
have, in the 400 years since their composition, come to be regarded as a pinnacle.
This is
of
the most
Western
interesting stream of
culture.
mine yet.
The works attributed to Shakespeare appear to have been written by a
J.
man
O.
or
Crystal, what's
woman
that?
who knew something about just about everything. They're
Yeah, it was
filled
very
with references
referential
to
book.
mythology and classic literature, games and sports, war and weapons of
He gave
war,
away
ships
a car
and
away. Yeah, he
sailing,
gave away a
the law
DeLorean.
and legal
There was kind of like an
terminology,
Easter egg
court
inside the
etiquette,
book.
statesmanship,
Did they ever like
ornithology,
publish
music,
how
astronomy,
it was indicated
medicine,
in the book?
falconry, and of course, theater. Therein lies the problem. How could a farmer's son of uncertain schooling From a mostly illiterate country village, a man of practically no account at all wielded such encyclopedic learning with so much eloquence and wit, so much wisdom.
It's a long story.
and
What is a J.O. crystal?
For the first
You gotta tell me.
150 years,
I
nobody
need to know.
questioned the traditional history of the bard.
In the total
in the
count,
late
some people have
18th
some
century,
estimates.
Reverend James Wilmot,
There's
a
around
distinguished
650.
scholar who lived just a few miles north of Stratford, decided to write a biography of the
Oh,
famous
Christ.
Dr. Wilmot believed that a man as well educated as Shakespeare must have owned a fairly extensive library.
Does this make you
Despite the
nervous,
fact
guys,
that
when I
not a
move this
single
around?
book or manuscript is
When I do
mentioned
this?
in his will.
That I might accidentally
Over the
click
years,
something?
he speculated, some of those books must have found their way into local collections.
Look at the burned away
And
person
so,
there.
The good Reverend Doctor scoured
Does this
the
make you
British
nervous?
countryside, taking inventory of literally every bookshelf within 50 miles of Stratford.
It was serifs on the
Not a
fonts,
single
and when
book
spelled out,
in
gave
the
a website
library
which,
of William
when
Shakespeare
solved, opened the
was
first gate,
discovered.
then led to a second and third.
Neither
Wow.
were there found any letters
That's pretty
to,
crazy.
from, or about Shakespeare. Furthermore,
I'm guessing J.O.
no
crystal
references
is
to
something to
folklore,
do. When I see it, I think of
or
jack off,
distinctive dialect
like jack
of
off
the
crystal.
Stratford area
But
could
I
be
don't know
found
if
in any of
that's
Shakespeare's
true.
writings. After 4 years of painstaking
Oh, so look, there's
research,
like a line on
Dr.
the moon
Wilmot
now.
concluded, to his own dismay, that only one person contemporary with Shakespeare of Stratford had ever demonstrated the wide-ranging education and expressive talent.
It's the
needed
serifs,
to
huh?
compose those
It's actually pretty
poems
cool.
and plays.
So
That
there's,
man was
what,
a
just like a couple
multilingual
letters
author,
throughout the book that
philosopher, and
didn't
statesman,
have serif on them?
inventor of the
How did
scientific
anyone notice
method,
that?
Chancellor to the courts of Queen Elizabeth and King James.
That is pretty cool,
Sir
though. I like
Francis
that.
Bacon. Dr. Wilmot never dared to publish his theory, but before he died,
Speaking of gimmicky-ass books, there's this book by Jonathan Safran Foer called Tree of Codes, I think it's called. And it's based on another book called Street of Crocodiles or something like that. And basically he creates a new story out of Street of Crocodiles by cutting out words and letters. So when you open the book, it's essentially just like this huge mess of holes and like cut up words, and you read it by looking and seeing what letters are visible at any given time or something like that. It's really bizarre. And it spells out a relatively vague and hard to understand story, but it works. And apparently Tree of Code or Street of Crocodiles itself is based on some other book, so it's really, really bizarre. Oh geez, I just got a headache. I'm gonna go grab some painkillers.
And essays were published defending each side and ridiculing the opposition.
The
with
book
that
I was talking about is called
self-aggrandizing viciousness
Tree of Codes.
peculiar to tenured academics.
So you can look it up. I actually used to own it.
Armed with her
It's really
explosive
strange.
book, Delia Bacon
I read maybe
journeyed
half
to
of it before I got
Stratford
bored.
upon Avon,
Alright, I'll be right back.
and
I'm gonna grab some
unbelievably
painkillers.
obtained official permission to open Shakespeare's grave. However, when the moment came to actually lift the stone, Delia's self-doubt precipitated a catastrophic nervous breakdown. She later died penniless in a madhouse. Around 1888, things began to get a bit out of hand. U.S. Congressman Ignatius Donnelly of Minnesota became interested in the Shakespeare controversy. One day, browsing through his facsimile copy of the First Folio of 1623, he noted that the word bacon appeared on page 53 of the Histories and also on page 53 of the Comedies. He also noted that Sir Francis Bacon had written extensively on the subject of cryptography. Donnelly began counting line and
Okay.
adding and subtracting letters, drawing lines over sentences, circling
Game Grumps
words, and crossing
J.O.
them out.
Crystal. Alright.
The result
I'll
was
have to
a
look that up
complex
at
and
some point.
virtually incomprehensible algorithm, which he claimed was invented by Bacon to hide secret messages inside the First Folio.
The first folio.
The greatest Easter egg hunt in the history of Western civilization had begun. Here are just a couple of the sillier highlights. A doctor named Orville Owen of
This is so
Detroit
ridiculous.
constructed a bizarre
It's just this
research
huge rant about
called
Easter eggs while you
Wheel
complete an
of
hour-long
Fortune.
Easter egg.
This wheel consisted of 2 giant wooden spools wrapped with a strip of canvas 2 feet wide and 1,000 feet long. Onto this canvas, he glued
Ugh,
separate
man.
pages of the complete works of Bacon, Shakespeare, Marlowe,
Images of everywhere,
Greene,
it's an old thing.
Peele,
Okay.
and
I will.
Spencer, together with
Childhood
Burton's
stories about
Anatomy
what?
of Melancholy.
You gotta have to be more
By
specific.
cranking the
I did a
spools
lot of
back
things
and
when I was a
forth,
kid.
Dr. Owen could quickly zip across the pages in search of clues and cross-references. Employing a large team of
I don't know. I have
secretaries
too much
and
of a headache to
stenographers, Owen claimed
be
have
wildly
uncovered
entertaining with
a
tons of
complete
stories and shit right now.
alternative history of Elizabethan
I
England,
definitely prefer sci-fi
as well
over
as
fantasy.
several entirely
Hello again,
new
mister.
Shakespeare plays
Absolutely
and
prefer
sonnets.
sci-fi.
Listen to this hidden verse.
Sci fantasy is cool
supposedly
too, like a
penned by the
mix,
mighty
like
bard himself,
the
which
Cave of
inspired
Cud.
Dr. Owen to build his Wheel of Fortune.
Has anyone read a sci-fi book called
Take your
Book of the
knife
First Sun
and
or
cut
something
all
like
our
that?
books
I've been meaning to check it out.
And set the leaves on a great
What's the
firm
Voynich
wheel,
manuscript?
which rolls and rolls, and turning
Sounds
the
familiar.
fickle rolling wheel, throw your eyes upon Fortune, that goddess blind, that stands upon a spherical stone, that
Yeah,
turning
fantasy doesn't do
and
it for me
inconstant
too much.
rolls
Like,
in
I enjoy Lord of the
restless
Rings, I
arrow.
guess. But,
After
and only because I
publishing
just like the
5
way it's
thick
written, and
volumes of this rubbish,
I think it's an interesting
Owen
story,
announced
not because of the setting too
discovery of
much.
an anagram,
I don't know.
indicating that Bacon's original manuscripts were buried near Chepstow Castle on the River Wye.
Am I going to MagFest again? I don't
Owen
even know where
spent the next
MagFest is,
15 years
so I don't think so.
and thousands of dollars
I don't think so.
excavating the bed of the river with boat crews and high explosives. He died before anything was found. A fellow named Arnsberg
About 20
wrote
more
an
minutes or
entire
so.
book based on the analysis of the significance of a suspicious crack in the tomb of Bacon's mother. A Ray of Sanity finally appeared in 1957.
Now, what's my
For those
window for
familiar
actually
with the
completing
science
it
of
once it's on the right
cryptology,
side?
the
Like,
name
how
William
many
Friedman
seconds
means
do I have to
production.
make sure it's lined up
During
correctly?
World War II, Colonel Friedman was the head of the U.S. Army's Cryptoanalytic Bureau. He is credited with cracking the Japanese Empire's most sensitive cipher. After the war, the colonel decided to
You think
apply
what's
his
written
expertise
painstakingly?
to
Oh,
the
you're talking
study
about House
of
of
the
Leaves. Okay.
Shakespeare
Yeah, I
ciphers.
never read House of
He
Leaves.
interviewed several of the experts in the field and prepared a detailed scientific analysis.
You have about
which
30
he
seconds?
published
Okay.
under the title, The
It'll be
Shakespeare
obvious though, right?
Cycles
Like, it's
Examined. His
like it's not like
conclusion?
once it gets totally
In a
full,
word,
the line at the top of the
God.
moon will prevent me from going
According
forward
to
or
the
something
standards
stupid.
of cryptologic science, not one of the hidden messages purportedly discovered in Shakespeare's works was plausible. The rules used to extract
It's half
these
an A press.
messages from the text were non-rigorous,
I actually really like those
wildly
videos, and I
subjective,
think it makes
and
total
unrepeatable
sense.
by anyone
What do you
except
guys
the
think? Can you
original
have
decipherer.
half an A press?
The people involved were not being dishonest.
What is a button press?
They
Is
were
it a press and a
channeled
release,
their
or just when you press it down?
They were trapped in a labyrinth of delusion.
You know, he could simplify the whole
order
half
from
press thing
chaos.
by separating
Anchors in a lake.
by just, like, I guess quantifying it in regards to presses and releases. You know what I mean?
Would think
Like, every
Friedman's
down
cold
is a
and
press and
ruthless
every up is a
exposure would be
release.
enough to silence the heretics once
I
and
think
for all.
it makes sense,
Not a
but
chance. The books and TV specials and websites and
I think it would be a lot less
conferences
confusing to
and
people in
doctoral
general if he did it that way
dissertations
instead.
right on coming. I should point out that the Shakespeare authorship issue is
A half
not
button press is
only
basically a
the
hold.
preoccupation
Right, yeah,
of
it's a
cranks
press.
and weirdos.
And then when you let
A
go, it's a
substantial
release.
number
That's how I
of
see it.
respected authors and Shakespeareans have
An A press is an A
expressed
press, you can't have half of it.
serious
If you
doubts
define a
about
press
the
as a press
traditional
and then
origin
release,
of the plays.
then
The list
think of it like a
includes
charge
Nathaniel
shot.
Hawthorne, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Walt Whitman.
If you're
Henry
charging
James,
Samus's
Sam
gun,
Clemens,
you've only done half an A
Sigmund Freud,
press.
Orson
You've
Welles,
pressed it down,
Sir
and then when you
John
release
Gielgud.
is when it actually shoots.
Living skeptics include the artistic director of the New Globe Theater, Mark Rylance, Michael York, Derek Jacobi, Kenneth Branagh, and even that most revered and scholarly of contemporary Shakespearean actors,
Excuse me.
Keanu Reeves.
The hold is
current
the state,
leading
supposedly.
candidate for the authorship is Edward de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford.
And really, it's just his arbitrary definition of what an A-press is, or how he defines an A-press, so I don't know why people shit themselves over it. Like, clearly he doesn't mean, like, any kind of objective sense of the term.
And the works of
It's just how he chooses to define it.
This intense scrutiny. Nobody's looking for acrostics and Chaucer.
Like, if it were me, I'd do presses and releases.
There are no hit CDs.
For those that don't know what I'm talking about, there's this dude on YouTube who is basically, he's breaking down Super Mario 64 in such a way that he wants to see how he wants to see if he can beat the game, how little A presses he can use, or what the least number of A presses he can use, or in other words, the jump button, and still beat Super Mario 64. So he'll go down, he'll go into like a level and like completely break down the number of A presses he needs in order to achieve his objectives, and like how he does it and all the tech skill behind it and everything, just totally breaks it down. Like, he might spend like a 20-minute video breaking down how he gets a certain star using the minimal number of A presses that he needs. And it's really in-depth and actually very interesting, I think.
Learned to read by repeating the phrases in this, the only book their family.
But there are parts where he wants to be holding the A button without letting go, or like he'll combine the jumps, because there are parts where holding the A button speeds up Mario or something stupid. So he'll hold down the jump button from a previous jump and just keep it held all throughout a certain section. So when he's quantifying it, he refers to some things as half presses because it doesn't involve the release. It's strange, but it's actually really cool.
The lowest estimate of Shakespeare's working vocabulary is 15,000 words.
He even waits 12 hours in one video in order to save A presses. What the hell? Really? I haven't seen that one.
John Milton. His poems and plays were written without the aid of a dictionary or a thesaurus. They didn't exist yet.
12 hours. Oh my gosh.
When Shakespeare
in most cases,
song,
holding extends high jump length with stuff like wings.
Word,
gotcha.
He invented one. The Oxford English Dictionary lists hundreds of everyday words and phrases, which made their first appearance in the
He built his de facto speed for 12 hours.
Addiction.
That's amazing.
Assassination.
Scuttlebug, he has to build speed for 12 hours. I guess if it gets him one less A button press, then it's worth it, right?
Film. Glow. Gloomy. Gossip. Hint. Hurry. Investment. Lonely.
Where are these?
Luggage. Manager. Switch.
What are these words again?
Transcendence. Wormhole. Zany.
I should have been paying attention.
Hamlet
I'm too
alone
tired, man. Too tired to pay
nearly
attention.
40 of these neologisms.
Ugh.
Who today would have this audacity, this giddy exuberance of invention? Only one other English
No, you don't have the
author
time, man.
even
12
approaches
hours.
Shakespeare's
We have,
facility for
I guess
coining
18
new
minutes
words.
until this thing's gonna complete. I guess I
Sir Francis
could.
Bacon. In the modern era, the record holder is Charles Dodgson, better known as Lewis Carroll, who, interestingly, also happens to be the second most quoted author in English, after
The
Shakespeare.
one video went viral.
Everyone has been profoundly molded by
Interesting.
the influences of the King James Bible and
He built his
Shakespeare.
speed for 12 hours so he'd go
Like
into
in
what
a
he
novel,
calls
all of
parallel
us
universes.
through
What?
the lenses of these great works.
Oh my god.
They are
I
the
love it.
primary source
He's like
documents of
a
modern
less
English
autistic
thought,
version of
the
Eulalilia.
style guides of our minds.
I love Eulalilia.
Contemplating these
Eulalilia,
dazzling
though.
jewels of wisdom and eloquence gives rise to an extraordinary feeling. A potent, rare,
That's also another
precious
great
emotion
YouTuber,
with the potential
like who
to completely
breaks down a
upset
lot of different things.
an emotion powerful enough to make a man abandon his wife and children,
Bruce!
forfeit career
I hear Bruce
and
crying.
reputation,
Bruce!
lay down his possessions, and follow his heart without question.
Bruce!
Sweet, sweet fusion of wonder and fear. Irresistible
almost there.
attraction and soul-numbing dread.
You can link the video, but I'm not going to click on it right now.
Awe. Awe is the
But
grail of
Bruce!
artistic achievement. No other
Parallel
human
universes are a
emotion
restriction of the
possesses
game
such
design
raw,
structure.
transformative
Shit, it's
power.
gonna get to a point where he's gonna
And
have to,
none
like,
is
do
more
that a
difficult
lot to complete his
than
run.
the book.
He's gonna find too many
Few
good
and
uses for it.
far between are the works of men
I'm
that
gonna go
qualify
check out the kitties. I'll be right back.
awesome. It is awe that convinces a rabbi to spend a lifetime decoding Yahweh from the Pentateuch. Awe that sends millions of visitors each year to the pyramids of Giza, Guadalupe, and Mecca. It was awe that drove poor Delia Bacon to her doom. Now, please don't come away from this lecture thinking that the key to awesome game design is the installation of Easter eggs. Ordinary games with their contrived Easter eggs and cheat codes are like the Battery of the Month Club. You have to trudge down to the back of the store to get what you really came for. If superpower is what people really want, why not just give it to them? Is our imagination so impoverished that we have to resort to marketing gimmicks to keep players interested in our games?
I lied. It was
Awesome
Harvey
things
after all. Bruce was
don't
sleeping.
hold anything back.
He really needs to cut down his A
Awesome
presses on
things
TikTok clock. He
and
spends like
generous.
36 A presses getting the
The
stars on that
treasure
map.
is
Well, that's a
right
very vertical
there.
map, though. I don't know if he can
One afternoon,
if he
I
can
was
do
sitting
anything
alone
else.
behind the counter at that old radio
Basically, the world
shack store.
repeating itself because
My
the world
boss
is on a
stepped
grid,
out
and
for
as
some
position
reason.
values go over a number, they
An
repeat.
elderly
Huh.
woman walked through the front door.
Super interesting.
Like most of our customers, she was shabbily dressed, probably on a fixed income.
Oh man, we're so close. We're so
I
close.
assumed she was there for her free battery. But
15
instead,
minutes
she
at
placed
most.
a portable radio on the counter. This little radio came from the days when they boasted about the number of transistors
Harvey.
inside on the case.
Do you guys hear him?
It was completely wrapped
Hey.
in dirty white medical tape.
I'm gonna go lay down with the
The
kitty
woman
for
looked
just a
at me
couple
and
minutes.
asked,
You guys enjoyed the
"Can you
dialogue.
fix this?" Slowly, I unwrapped
Hopefully I
the
won't fall
medical
asleep.
tape, peeling away the layers until the back cover of
Here,
the
baby.
radio fell off, accompanied by a cloud of red dust. The interior of the radio was half eaten away by battery leakage and corrosion. I looked at the radio. I looked at the old woman. I looked back at the radio. I reached behind me, where the expensive alkaline batteries were hanging like prescription medication, and removed a gleaming 9-volt cell from its gold blister pack. Then I pulled a brand new transistor radio from a box, installed the alkaline, and helped the lady find her favorite station. No money changed hands. She left the store without saying a word. Awesome things are kind of like that. Bach offered his students very specific insight
Okay.
into the
I did. I
source
completed
of
one
awe.
obelisk.
In addition to BACH, two other sets
It turned
of
white,
initials are also
and that's all that
associated
happened.
with Bach's music. These initials are not hidden in the notes. Instead,
Oh, here
they're
he goes.
scrawled right across the top of the manuscript for the whole world to see. The initials are
Harvey's bored, guys.
SDG.
I think when this is done, I'm gonna, believe it or not, end the stream with the most anticlimactic note. I'm gonna go play with Harvey
stands
instead.
for the Latin phrase,
Once
Soli
this thing is
Deo
done. Actually, I'm
Gloria.
not sure if there is anything else left to stream in the
Glory of
Witness.
God.
Like, I could look for environmental puzzles and try to solve
JJ stands for Jesu Juva.
environmental puzzles and obelisks, I guess, but otherwise, I've kind of done everything that I was gonna do on stream,
Subspecie
which was get 11
Eternitatis,
lasers and get the final
under the
endings.
aspect of eternity. He did not compose only to please his sponsors or to win the approval of an audience. His work.
It'd be hilarious if the moon started going backwards. I'd be pissed.
Bach once wrote, "Music should have no other end and aim
Save me,
than
Jeebus.
the glory of God and the recreation
Jesus
of the
Christ.
soul. Where this is not kept in mind, there is
Harvey!
no true music, but only an infernal
The H in
clamor
Jesus, H
and
Christ
ranting.
stands for Harvey. Harvey!
the name of the power that moves you is
Hey.
not important. What
Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. He's running back and forth between other various toys,
moved.
bored out of his mind.
Awe is the foundation
Jesus
of
Christ.
religion. No other motivation can free you from the limits of personal achievement. Nothing else can teach you the art of flight. Computer games are barely 40 years old.
Wow. That's crazy.
Only
Think
a
about
few
that.
words in our basic vocabulary have been established. A whole dictionary is waiting to be coined.
Oh, we're so
The
close.
slate is clean. Someday soon, perhaps even in our lifetime, a game design will appear that will flash across our culture like lightning.
Minecraft.
It will be easy to recognize.
Or VR, maybe.
It will be generous, giddy with exuberant inventiveness.
Basically,
Scholars will pick it apart for decades, perhaps
there were works of art ages and centuries ago that took centuries themselves to develop and get to that level of sophistication.
something awful.
But video games are only 40 years old, so we're not even close to achieving
In
the
London,
truly special things
My
that
wife
video games are
joined me.
eventually going to do.
and we took a day off for some sightseeing.
Is this Ron
We
Howard
decided
speaking,
to
by the way? It
visit
sounds like him.
England's second biggest tourist attraction, Stratford upon Avon. It was cold and rainy when our train arrived. Luckily, most of the attractions are just a short walk from the station. We visited Shakespeare's birthplace, a charming old house along the main street, which attracts millions of pilgrims every year, despite the complete lack of any evidence that Shakespeare was born there or even lived anywhere near it. We went past the school where Shakespeare learned to read and write, although no documents exist to prove his attendance. We visited Anne Hathaway's cottage, the rustic country farm where his wife spent her childhood, although no record shows
We're going to
anyone
watch
by
this
that
from the
name
other
ever
side once you
having
get the
lived there.
environmental puzzle, of course.
Finally, we came to the one location undeniably associated with Shakespeare, Trinity Parish Church,
What you got there, Harv?
on the banks of the River Avon,
You found my wall
where
charger?
a man by that name is buried.
Because I just unplugged it. I was
This
batting it
beautiful
around like an
church
idiot.
is approached by a long walkway between rows of ancient gravestones shaded by tall trees. The entrance door is surprisingly tiny. No cameras are allowed inside. The interior is dark and quiet. Despite the presence of busloads of tourists, the atmosphere is hushed and respectful.
10 more
Those
minutes.
seated in the pews, deep in prayer. An aisle leads up the center of the church. The left side of the altar is brightly illuminated. On the wall above is a famous bust of the bard, quill in hand, gazing serenely at the crowd of pilgrims. On the floor beneath, surrounded by bouquets of flowers, at the very spot where Delia Bacon lost her mind, the gravestone of William Shakespeare bears this dire warning. Good friend, for Jesus' sake, forbear to dig the dust and
Forbear.
close it here. Blessed be the man who spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones.
That's so
Every
badass.
year,
What a great epitaph.
3 million pilgrims arrive from every nation on earth to approach this stone and consider the likeness of a man whose body of work can only be described as awesome. By
Full of
contrast, the right side of the altar is dark and featureless. Nobody of any consequence is buried there. The only point of interest is a wooden case of simple design, carved of dark oak. Inside the case, sealed beneath a thick sheet of glass, lies a large open book. A plaque on the case identifies this book as a first edition of the King James Bible, published in 1611.
How old was Shakespeare when he died anyway?
46. Not many pilgrims visit this side of the altar. Most of those that do simply glance at the book, read the plaque, and move along. A few, more observant, note that the Bible happens
here we go.
to be opened to a page
Here's the secret.
of the Old Testament, the book of Psalms, chapter 46. No explanation is given for this particular choice of pages.
There's got to be a reason.
For the initiated, none is necessary.
Oh, that's so interesting. I love that.
If you are of inquisitive bent, if you are intrigued by English history and literature,
Oh,
if
shit.
you value your peace of mind, cover your ears now. In the year 1900, a scholar noticed something about the King James translation of Psalm 46. Something terrifying. Something wonderful. The 46th word from the beginning of Psalm 46 is shake. The 46th word from the end is spear.
What? No way.
There are only two possibilities here. Either this is the finest coincidence ever recorded in the history of world literature, or it is not.
Oh my god.
The Earth revolves around only one sun.
That is
It
insane.
has only one.
That's absolutely insane.
The moon happens to be 400 times smaller than the sun. The sun happens to be 400 times farther away. And the apparent paths of the moon and sun in our sky happen to intersect exactly twice every month. Which means that every now and then, at long yet precisely predictable intervals, the lunar disk slips across the face of the sun and just barely conceals it for a few wonderful, terrible minutes. A fine coincidence.
Ugh,
No?
I love it.
In June of 1977, a little man with divergent eyes and a talent for mischief ascended a hilltop in the British
We're
village
almost there.
of Ampton.
We're almost there.
At the summit of this hill is a tall, slender cross, a memorial to Catherine of Aragon,
It's okay, Harvey.
the first wife of Henry VIII. The sun, high in the south, cast the shadow
Yep.
of the cross upon the grassy hillside. At exactly 12
Mommy will be home soon.
the man removed
I know you're
from
bored.
his pocket a
I'll play
bar
with you in about
magnet.
5 minutes or so.
He turned the magnet so its north pole was facing south and buried it under the shadow of the cross. 2 years later, a few hours before the publication of his first book, the man returned to that hillside, this time in the dead of night. He used a compass to locate the magnet he had buried. In that same place, he dug a hole in the ground and placed inside a ceramic container inscribed with the following words: I am the keeper of the jewel of masquerade, which lies waiting safe
Won't go
inside
down. Oh.
me.
Yeah, we did it.
For eternity.
The end. You gonna come up? That is so crazy though about Shakespeare and Psalm 46. That's really insane. Now we gotta do it from the other side, you know. There was one. Was it this guy? Wanted to view his from the other side for a moment. Because I noticed, yeah, I knew it. I fucking called it. Because I noticed that line during the full moon one, how it shows through the back. I bet you every single one of these has a thing in there somewhere. The question is where. Every single one's gotta. And then one of them connects to the leaves up there, so I'd have to find the right color. Probably something to do with this one, because the color scheme's right. Or one of these parts.
Well,
And then there's this lady, which I don't even know, except that it cuts out for a second.
Want me to say it again?
I figured it was melon teeth.
Everything you want, only maybe not in the way you imagine.
The doors and the outline connect to the images.
And it's that imagination itself
Yeah, I saw that before too. I saw that already.
that you already are.
But I hadn't figured out, how do I connect it with her hair?
This evening, as an experiment,
I gotta connect this to something somewhere,
to give out
somehow.
any imagination,
Clearly.
any image of what you need to be totally fulfilled.
But I wouldn't know.
Just give it up. It's just an image, just a thought. Maybe a spiritual thought, maybe.
Question is which one? Obviously not this guy again. It's gonna be him again. I don't think so. Maybe the side of this guy's stupid face. No.
And so, by a backhanded...
Possibly. Ah, there it is. Found it.
scientific knowledge is hard to take because it removes the reassuring crutches of opinion, ideology, and leaves only what is demonstrably true about the world. And the reason why so many people may be thinking about throwing away those crutches is because thanks
No,
to
I mean,
science and technology, they have begun
he's
to
not stupid at all, of course.
they don't
I was just making a really terrible joke.
that if they are to have more say in what happens
It wasn't the wrong color. That had to be it.
freedom to develop their abilities to the full,
Had to be.
they have
I
to
refuse to believe that wasn't it.
they know exists and that
Oh. Look how perfectly. The fact that it even has a black outline and everything. Just do this on the wrong side the first time.
this stuff's easier to take, isn't it? Understandable. Got people.
There we go. Haha. And then the green one clearly also.
Ideology. And leaves only
Oh no.
demonstrably true about the world.
There's two of them in that one. That's sneaky.
This scientific knowledge is hard to take because it removes the reassuring crutches of opinion, ideology,
And then there's one that connects to the
only what is demonstrably
to that up there.
and the reason why so many people may be thinking about
I wonder how far along that obelisk is coming. There's actually 3 there. Oh man, there's so many. What does completing these puzzles do? Well, I'll show you. There are these obelisks that are scattered throughout the island that before you complete them, they're just black and there's nothing on them. And then when you solve one of those environmental puzzles, all of a sudden, let me see if I can find it. All of a sudden a bunch of symbols appear on them. Shit, where is this one? There he is. And those symbols look like this. Where's that dreaded moon that we just did? Guess it'd be in the direction of the actual. This is the moon. I think. At least I think it is. And then that would be the thing we just did, and then that's the green one. So there's actually a couple of them throughout. So anyway, when you do the environmental symbols, these start to get lit up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left on this one, for instance. And I'll show you what one looks like when you complete it, because I've completed one already. I'm getting Tetris Effect? Yeah, I was getting Tetris Effect on like day 1, but then again, I played it for like 12 hours on the first day. And when you complete one of them, it looks like this. I solved this one, and I'm not sure what else to do with it, so I'm assuming I need to solve all of them before something special happens. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to. I don't have the patience for it, nor am I smart enough. Let's see. There's one last thing to do tonight. And it's to resolve this for the sake of completion. This guy, who during the first ending, even before I had all 11 lasers, I noticed this thing light up when the gate was closed. And immediately I realized that that's probably a sun puzzle. So when it started my new game, I just went ahead and did it and then got that ending. I was like, oh yeah. Oh, I also did a thing here off stream earlier, which led to this, which I can't figure out any useful significance other than the fact that when I get a wrong answer on it, by doing something like this, oh crap, it turns yellow, and then while it's yellow you can complete an environmental puzzle through it by lining it up with the back panel there. You see what I mean? But anyway, so now I need to resolve this now that I know how to close this gate. Let me get the screenshot up. Right, that's why I was saying melon teeth, and I have the screenshot, so alright. So let's see. It's 3, 2, 1. This needs 3. Then this needs 2. And this just needs 1. That closes it again, which will allow me to do this and get that thing. So honestly, I don't think I was supposed to get this ending until I had completed the challenge area. Or at least opened the challenge area, obviously. So this will open that final gate, which I can go through and do, but I'm not sure if I want to. You know, I wonder if anything's different back here now that I've done that. I guess not. Can I leave? Wasn't there a shortcut door out somewhere along here? I just wanted to see if there's a way I can leave, but in case I wanted to do more stuff in the world. Thought there was a shortcut door out, but maybe not. But I'd already been through, and I don't want to watch that whole cutscene again. You can get it anytime in the game, pretty much. $5, $16, $92, and 1. Looks like it's going to be my final count. I know that there's a back gate when I switch this thing, because I've done that before. But that's only for when you go all the way around the castle. So it doesn't make a difference. The +1, what is the +1 from? Oh, I think that's the number of obelisks I have completed, I'm assuming. It must be the number of obelisks. So when that hits +6, I think that's a 100% save file, unless you're missing a panel. Because the panel is the only thing independent from the second two numbers. The thing is, can I skip the cutscene once this cutscene up here started? Because I want to make sure I keep completion. Now, do finding these cassettes count toward a number? Guess we'll find out. So we're at 92.1.
Audio by
Does not count towards completion.
Andrew Lackey, Bo Anthony Jimenez,
And I wonder if there are any environmental puzzles that are only solvable from up here.
Eric Lorenz.
That's another thing I wonder. There's still so much I could do. This game is just really incredible.
The
It just,
core development team of The Witness was comprised
just crazy.
more or less as follows. Design and generally steering the ship, Jonathan Blow. Programming, Ignacio Castaño.
back down I can see all the... Oh, but they're undone. Check it out. Oh no, that was part of the final gauntlet. Never mind.
Eric A. Anderson.
Is there a puzzle up here? Oh god, that lag is horrendous. Is there a puzzle up here? I don't even remember.
Additional contributions and modeling by
I did this last night, but let's run through just to make sure we're not missing any puzzles.
Andrea Blazich,
Oh god, there's the tape player again.
and David Hellman.
It's okay, Harvey. I'm almost done.
Contributions and programming by Casey Muratori, Andrew Hughes,
Almost done, Harv.
Nicholas Ray.
Almost done. Almost done. Oh, you mean the light switch? I don't know if that counts. Buddy, I'm gonna play with you in about 3 minutes. This is the one puzzle, right? So let's see. 516. No, it still says 516. Oh, what happens if I go through that without turning on the light switch? That's a really good question. If it will even let me. I hope it lets me skip the last cutscene because I'm not watching that whole thing again. But yeah, that pretty much concludes my witness streams, guys. I'm not sure what else I would do. Other than environmental puzzles, and I really don't have the patience to go around hunting for those. Okay, so once the final cutscene starts, I can just load my game, I guess. It didn't change my number, really. You saw guys skip it, like flat out skip it, but this closes when it's done. So, but if I load my game, won't that puzzle be undone? I guess that has to be the final puzzle that you do, maybe. Perhaps. Because I think you need to complete all the other panels and puzzles and then do this very last one at the end, maybe. I don't know. Oh, skip the light turn on. Gotcha. Yeah, it's back to... Gotcha. That's pretty neat. So, yeah, I wonder when you do 100% it, if you have to do that one last, since there's no way to keep the save. You know. Very interesting. But if that's the case, then you need to do that in order to complete the final obelisk. And if you need to do that to complete the final obelisk, don't you need to get back outside to get to that obelisk again once all the obelisks are done? So many questions. Like, so many 100% completion semantics. It's crazy. But I'm going to go. I really hope you guys enjoyed all the witness streams, because I think that's the end of it. Sorry about getting so frustrated during the challenge earlier. That thing is a bitch. And I hope you enjoyed the stream regardless of how pessimistic I got. And let's check the Boru, I guess. Just backtrack. Well, once you've activated it, I don't think you can undo that that thing, can you? I guess I could check real quick before I check the Boru. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. This game is incredible. It really is. I'm gonna remember this one forever. Here we go. This is the side door I was talking about. Well, that's the one. There was another one too. At least I thought there was. When you activate that one, the panel turns off, which makes me wonder. Okay, so this was the one that opens when you do that. I thought there was one that led directly into the castle itself, in which case, if there was one like that, then you could activate that panel and still escape the castle. But I still don't feel like all the mysteries of this game have been solved by people. All I know is that as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm going right to Reddit and see what people have found that I haven't, because I think my experience is done. I still have a video and maybe some triangle puzzles, yeah. And definitely environmental puzzles, but I think I'm about spent on the witness. I think this game was phenomenal. I also think that this might have a quote-unquote proper solution to unlock something special. Basically, I did this when I found that while wandering around, which made this light up, and I don't think the whole purpose of this is just to get this environmental puzzle, but it might be. I feel like there'd be more to it than that, but perhaps not. I don't know. Because when you do this, it closes, doesn't it? Yeah, see, that panel shuts off. So at that point, I don't think there's anything you can do once you've activated that. You have to go through here or not do it at all. Because of the way it plays with the people that build it right all the time. I don't know why I'm undoing these. If you load the game, right, the entrance goes away, but you don't keep the puzzle completion. Whereas in this one, maybe you do. Because this one, it does say 2 solved plus 1, and the plus 1 would be the environmental puzzle I did. Yeah, so I guess it does remember that I solved it. And this one must remember it too. Okay. I understand. Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's see if there's anything on the Boru. I'm loading it up. Nope, nothing on the Boru. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure, but I think I'm witnessed out. So, I'll catch you guys next time with something that's not the witness. I'm going to go play with my cat now. See you next time. Bye, everybody.